Have you ever looked into an animal's eyes and felt understood? Today we ask, can animals sense and even share our emotions? From dogs that comfort, elephants that mourn, dolphins that rescue, parrots that respond, to horses that sync heartbeats. Their empathy may be closer to ours than we think. Dogs are known as man's best friend for a reason. Their ability to connect with us runs deeper than simple companionship. They are masters at reading our emotions, detecting sadness through our gaze, tone of voice, and even the scent of our stress. When you cry, your dog's brain can release cortisol, mirroring your stress and compelling them to offer comfort. This bond is biological, reinforced by an oxytocin feedback loop when we interact. Dogs don't just love you, they feel with you. Elephants are deeply emotional. Look into that wise eye. Memory, kinship, and concern live there. A matriarch leads. Lifelong bonds keep the herd moving together, teaching young the safest paths and distant waterholes. Comfort is tactile. Gentle trunk touches, calf sheltered between elders, low rumbles that steady frightened nerves. They mourn. Herds revisit bones, pause in quiet vigils, and trace tusks as if recognizing the one who's gone. When a mother is stressed, aunts babysit, standing guard, shading a calf, and rumbling reassurance. Communication travels farther than we hear. Infrasound rumbles carry kilometers. Feet sense seismic cues through the ground. Their brains hold vast maps. Large temporal lobes mirror self-recognition and route memory, recalling people, seasons, and refuge. And yes, there are careful records of elephants approaching distressed humans calmly, resting a trunk as if to console. Ethics follow empathy, observe at a distance, never feed or crowd, and protect wildlife corridors so families can pass. In their quiet care, we glimpse our own. As the herd walks toward blue horizon light, we turn to voices of the sea. Dolphins are among the few non-human species to act altruistically, helping others even at personal risk. They've steered swimmers from danger, guided the disoriented toward shore, and answered human cries for help. Neuroscientists suspect mirror neuron-like circuits help dolphins read intent and feeling, one key to their empathy. In tight social bonds, mothers nurse calves while aunts help. Alloparenting that keeps the pod together. With clicks, buzzes, and signature whistles, individual names, the pod coordinates movement and defense. At times they form a gentle ring between swimmers and a passing shark, calmly shepherding people to safety. Sound is their social fabric. An advanced auditory cortex passes echoes and whistles. Empathy likely travels those channels. Along some coasts, carefully run programs let people simply watch. PTSD and autism groups soothed by the sea's rhythm. The ethic is simple. Observe with care, never feed, chase, or crowd wild dolphins. As this pod fades into blue, we turn from ocean voices to the ones that share our homes, parrots, listeners of tone. Parrots don't just copy us, they feel us. Listening to rhythm, pitch, and stress, they read the emotion in our voices. On hard days, a usually chatty bird may sit close and quiet. On joyful ones, it bursts into playful calls, mirroring the room's energy. That sensitivity cuts both ways. Stressful homes can ripple into anxious behaviors, sometimes even feather plucking. With steady routines, foraging play, and calm, responsive attention, parrots thrive, returning our care with presence, curiosity, and trust. Horses can literally sync their heartbeat with yours. When you're calm, their heart rate slows. When you're anxious, it rises. That's why equine therapy helps veterans, trauma survivors, and children heal emotionally. Horses sense the smallest shifts in human energy and respond with trust or withdrawal. To a horse, empathy isn't thought, it's instinct. Across species, a quiet truth emerges. Empathy isn't only ours. Dogs mirror our stress and soften when we're hurting, meeting our eyes with steady comfort. Elephants linger in grief, touching and guarding one another like families do. Dolphins have been known to answer cries for help, guiding the vulnerable to safety. And horses can synchronize their heartbeats with our calm, a living echo of trust. Recognizing this shared emotional world asks for respect, care, and wonder. If this resonates, join us so more hearts learn to feel with the animal world.